Today we are going to know about the details of chromosomes, DNA and genes. The most remarkable property of living cells is the ability to reproduce. Their complex structure for hundreds or thousands of generations in a perfect manner. The genetic information for the formation of proteins is stored in the DNA. DNA are located in the chromosomes and chromosomes are present in the nuclei of the cells. There exists a correlation between the amount of DNA per cell and the number of sets of chromosomes per cell. In higher organisms, each somatic cell, that is any body cell, contains one set of chromosomes inherited from the maternal, that is female parent, and another set of chromosomes from the paternal, that is from the male parent. Thus, the number of chromosomes remain in dual set. If we consider one set of chromosomes as n, then it is called as haploid, and if we consider dual set of chromosomes as 2n, it is known as diploid. The suffix ploid refers to chromosome sets. The prefix indicates the degree of ploidy. Sex cells or gametes which contain half the number of chromosome sets are haploid, that is n. The number of chromosomes is same for all members of a given species. For example, human beings, that is Homo sapiens, have 46 chromosomes. Tobacco plant, that is Nicotiana, has 48 chromosomes. A dog has 78 chromosomes and garden peas have 14 chromosomes. All chromosomes excluding the sex chromosomes are called autosomes. For example, in human beings, out of the 23 pairs of chromosomes, 22 pairs of chromosomes are called autosomes, and the 23rd pair, that is the last pair of chromosome, is known as the sex chromosome. This sex chromosome present in human beings is responsible for determining the sex of the offspring. That means most somatic cells of diploid organisms contain exactly twice the amount of DNA as the haploid sex cells or gametes of the same species. Now let us have a look at the morphology of chromosomes. The morphology of chromosomes is clearly visible during the metaphase stage of nuclear division. At this stage, the chromosomes become much coiled and condensed. Each chromosome can usually be distinguished from other by the relative lengths of the chromosomes, the position of a structure called centromere which divides the chromosomes into two arms of varying length. Centromeres are the most constricted region of a chromosome. The presence and position of enlarged areas called knobs of chromosomes, and the presence of tiny terminal extensions of chromatin material called satellites. A chromosome with a median centromere is called metacentric. That means both the chromatid arms are of equal length. A submetacentric or acrocentric chromosome has arms of distinctly unequal size. If the centromere is located at or very near one end of the chromosome, it is called telocentric chromosome. In case of prokaryotic organisms such as viruses and bacteria, the term chromosome is not used to represent the genetic materials, whereas the term genome is used to represent the genetic material.